is your champion.
I am the hunter the gods have sent.
Oh, hey, what's going on? I'm super excited. I'm actually not really feeling that good. Actually, I'm not feeling all that well, but I am super excited. The reason why I'm super excited is because of this. This right here. If you have not seen this in your notifications, yes, it's your boy. I'm super happy to even just have something that I've written be published within the game for everyone to see. And the feedback I've gotten has been really humbling. I really appreciate it. Um, I thank you all, and hopefully there'll be more to come. I'm going to tailor my guides towards newer players um, versus older ones, because older ones, if you've gotten to the point where you're like L3, L2, hell, L1, well, I don't say L1 because I do see some L1 sometimes that just they're still playing incorrectly. But if you've gotten to like that L3 stage or you're getting there, you know what you're doing by now, um, or you're a spender, and shit, money talks in this game. So that's me. Just go check it out. Go read it, even if you're not a beginner. I mean, I would appreciate it if you guys just go check it out and tell me how I did on the writing part. You know, just the writing part basically. And hopefully there's more to come. But like I said, I appreciated all the support, and I just wanted to quickly go over um, Cav heroes or cavalry, for the simple fact that I don't want any new players to, like, once they get up there in level, to constantly just be held back by using Dakell, who's is this guy who is the very first hero that you get basically. Now Dakell is really good starting out. Now for a purple hero, 44% isn't that bad, honestly. It's actually really good. Cause that, and I think he strengthened or prestige to like, yeah, level 44. I'm gonna guess that the max prestige level is 60, like your lower level. I think, I'm not really sure about that. Cause Renak, even at purple, he's 37% on infantry. It's just basic infantry attack and defense, like Dakell does cavalry attack. But there's a replacement, a better replacement for him. Her name is Khadija. This chick right here. Khadija is an orange tier hero, meaning all of the skills you put on her are gonna have a better effect than they would on Dakell. Um, and also she does not only infantry attack, but she also does infantry defense as well. And you'll get more out of her born skill at 48%, and it's going to constantly go up and up and up as you get her shards and, you know, prestige or whatever. I newly just got her to 120. But I work on everything. I was a cavalry person. Then I went to war machines. I've just recently started doing infantry, and I've been working on my archers somewhere in the middle. So I've been going back and forth between each troop. So one thing isn't super overpowered. My infantry is the strongest, of course. But one thing isn't like super overpowered. Like, I don't have fucking 600% infantry and, you know, 200% everything else. That's garbage to me, and I hate people play that way. But if the game rewards it, I guess whatever works. Anyways, Khadija is going to be much better, and who you want to pair her with is a damage hero, because cavalry needs damage. They're fast. They're the fastest troops in the game. They don't have the fastest attack speeds in the game. That is reserved for archers. But cavalry are the fastest mobility wise. Siege being the slowest, of course. And by them being so fast, they basically have free realm to move around and go wherever they want to go, versus just attacking straight head on. They can get behind, you know, the enemy troops and crit strikes and rush, all this other good stuff. So cavalry is, they can be really dangerous, but they're really good for universal hits. Although they are countered by infantry. Infantry can just turn around and whack them with a sword, chop their horse's legs off, whatever you want to call it. They're really good, but they need damage. Dakell at this stage of the game is useless. It just is what it is. Now him starting out for newer players, he's great. You know, don't neglect him if you don't have Khadijah yet. Um, but I will say, if you're starting out and you can get Khadijah and you can start leveling her up, go with her first. Um, Level her up first. And if you don't have Rui, which is her, if you don't have her, then okay, pair Khadijah with Dakell, you'll see your cavalry increase a lot. Now with Rui, she does not increase cavalry stats, attack, defense, HP, none of that at all. But what she does do is something that's very, very important in this game, and she does damage. Now she increases the damage of your cavalry at 82%. Now that's just me. Maybe people have it lower, maybe people have it more, but that's a lot of damage. Like a crap ton of damage. Just think, out of a scale of 100, she's doing 70% damage. That's just increasing on top of what you have on your research and whatever else. That's a lot of damage. So with her doing that much damage, I would go with rush attack on her like I have here. Cavalry attack, because you want to help Khadijah out and increase your cavalry some more, because you need the stats. You do need the stats, don't get me wrong. Your stats need to be good, but damage, I'm going to tell you this, damage is more important in this game. So if you have, I don't know, let's just say if you attack someone who's defending with war machines and infantry, if you attack them with Dakell and Khadijah, you won't kill as much, or you may even lose. Who knows? I mean, because, you know, cavalry is counters range, but you'll kill more if you put Khadijah and Rui in together. And the good thing about it is they're both orange heroes, so there's, you know, their skills, the effect on their skills are going to be higher than they would be on Dakell. So I have this one at level 13, so that's 18% increase. Now Dakell at level 13, that'll be like 14%. You see what I'm saying? So it's really, 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 really vital to just use a damage hero, and that's the same goes with Asherai is good, but if she doesn't have any damage, like with Mina, you won't do much. Like, you need damage. Like, if you're trying to take out a lot of infantry and this person has a crap ton of infantry, it is very, 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 very important for you to send out a lot of damage. And then once you send out that damage, maybe then you can go back and have someone else kill them. They just need to be hurt. The point of all of this is to take away the enemy's HP. Once you take away their HP, their troops die. If you can't do that, then, I mean, because just look at it like this. If you're not sending out a damage hero, then you're not doing any damage. They're just basically fighting one-on-one. And at that point, it's stats versus stats. And if their stats are better, you lose. Now, it's quite possible that you could win against someone with a little bit better stats than you if you have more damage, if you're outputting more damage, which is why the heroes to go with will either be Khadijah and Rui, or now even this guy right here, I don't have him, but he increases the attack, defense, and HP of cavalry by 34.99%, which is probably gonna go up once you get him to 120. But he also increases the, well, for every 1,000 cavalry in your dispatch, it increases your damage by 0.1%. So that's up to 10%, which is okay. That's good. It's not the best. I'd say I would still honestly go with Khadijah and Rui. I wouldn't really go with this guy and Rui, or this guy and Khadijah. I mean, if you want your, I guess, your cavalry stats to be higher, because the skills you put on him will have a better effect because he's gold, but he just doesn't do as much damage. It's only up to 10%, which is good. It's not a lot. Unlike goddamn Gideon here, who does an additional 35% damage, which is ridiculous. And he could possibly the shield infantry you send has a 10% chance of dodging incoming attacks. So you know it's hit or miss. But with that, that's ridiculous. Anything over like 35 and up damage is really good. Um, and Rui is a beast, and she's a killer. And I would definitely I would recommend going with her over Dakell and Khadijah over Dakell. I say Rui is a definite. Get her skills up on her and replace once you, because this is what I had to do. I started out with Dakell, of course, and Khadijah was just low level, so I never used her and I never paid attention to her much. But then I realized, oh, well, I should probably switch. So I did, and I just recently got her to 120. So I'm in the process of taking everything off of Dakell and putting it either on Rui or Khadijah. And he's just gonna be phased out. And plus, he's prestige strengthened to like level 44. He doesn't necessarily technically need any skills on him. If I just need like a dispatch to send out, or for whatever reason, maybe to defend something or reinforce this. If the person I know is attacking me is weaker than me, then I can just send him and shit, I don't know, somebody else, and the skills won't necessarily be that big of a deal because he's prestiged already. 44% increase on my cavalry is shit good enough, you know. But that's just I guess just as a tip. Remember, go for damage. If you're newer, go for damage. Trust me, go for damage. I've seen my stats, my cavalry stats, take a little bit of a hit because Rui does not increase the attack of the cavalry at all, but she kills more. She kills more, and I'm getting her stronger now. That was then. I haven't used cavalry in it's been a while, but I'm going to start back using them because by the time the war starts, I'll have T11 cavalry. Won't be a lot of them, but at least I have them unlocked. But trust me, go for damage, and I'll be back with 10 starter tips for like new lords on the next one. I'm out.